Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing a Uberti 1873 Cattleman. It's a single action revolver. It's a 6-shooter, and this is chambered in the 45 long Colt, or the 45 Colt. We just say long Colt now because we have the more modern 45 ACP, which is right here. Long Colt which is what the 6-shooter takes. So yeah, it's a cowboy round, made for a cowboy gun. It's basically a replica of the single action Army Colt. Yeah, it's a good replica at that. I have the color case hardening frame, the blued cylinder, the blued barrel, blued trigger guard, and blued back strap with beautiful walnut grips, as you can see. All around, just a pretty gun to look at. Just beautiful finishing with that color case hardening. Try to get a close-up so you can see. Hopefully it focuses, and it did. You got some. Ooh. I'll get back a little. There we go. So there's that color case hardening. Geez, it's out of focus. Hopefully it'll focus. Color case hardened hammer as well. Just a beautiful finish. It's very reliable. I've had no issues. I've shot several hundred rounds through this, and yeah, I've got no issues, no complaints. It's got the 4 clicks. Such a nice sound. Yeah, 4 clicks, just like the Colt. And it's empty. I've already checked before I made the video. You can see even through there, no rounds. Okay. Yeah, so just some little information if you're in the market for buying one, or if you own one and you're just watching because you like to look at it like I do. There are 2 different, I guess, models within the model 1873 Cattleman. They've got the old model and the new model. This is a new model, and the way you can tell is the new models, the quickest way you can tell is the new model has a cylinder pin retainer button right here. Alright, this is spring loaded. You can see, you can push it, right? And that's what the new model has. It's got the button right here. The old model does not have this here. Rather, in the frame, it's got a screw right here. That's where the old model cylinder pin retainer is. So it sticks out right here, kind of at an angle. Comes out right there. Another way you can tell is the new model has an oblong ejector plunger, I guess right here. That's a little out of focus, I'm sorry, but you see it's kind of a crescent look. That's kind of how they refer to it as also. It's crescent. The old model has just a circular notch right there, circular ejector plunger. And new model also has higher front sights than the old model. So those are just some of the few of the main ways you can tell the difference between the old model and the new model. I personally like the new model. I like the higher sight, the crescent ejector plunger, and the cylinder pin retainer is just easy to use right here. Okay, so yeah, that's how you can tell between the old and the new. Just kind of showing some close-ups so you can see just how pretty the gun is. Sometimes I just open up the case and I look at it. It's just a beautiful gun, and I just cleaned it too. It's got some smudges now from me holding it throughout the video, but very nice finish. Jeez. Okay, so to load it, just bring the hammer back to the halfway. Just listen for 2 clicks. That's how you know it's halfway. 1, 2. Okay. Then you open up the loading gate over here, right there. Okay. And now by doing so, you have freed up the cylinder. It's free now. You can move it as many times as you want. Okay. So you can see we're empty. So basically, you just pop them in one at a time, like so. I'm sorry if you didn't see that. I'll do it again. Just pop it in, like Clint Eastwood. like that. And then you would then pull the hammer back, close it. So if you want to load it safely, the hammer rests. If you were to load all 6, the hammer would then be resting on one of the rounds, which is, it's a little unsafe. So a lot of people, I know I do it this way. I load 5 rather than all 6. So you can do so by loading the first one and then move the cylinder so that you skip the next one. You're skipping that one. Okay, that's going to be the one that the hammer rests on. We want the hammer to rest on the empty cylinder. So I've done this a bunch of times, so don't judge me for doing so, loading it with live rounds in my house. So again, we're just loading 5. Okay, and then that's it. Once you get that last one in there, close the loading gate, pull the hammer all the way back, let it rest, and then you can actually see, I hope you can actually see that the hammer is resting on the empty cylinder, making it safe. So if you were to whack the hammer, nothing would really happen because it's not sitting on a live round. So that's a safe way to load it, okay? And you can replay the video if you want to see how I did it again. Basically load 1, skip 1, and then load 4 more, making it a total of 5 rather than 6, okay? So we're going to empty this out now. And we're going to do so by pulling back the ejector plunger. I'll show you. So again, to open up, to free up the cylinder, 1, 2 clicks, okay? Open up the loading gate, and you've got the rounds right there. You've got your ejector plunger right here. Pull this back, and by doing so, we just got rid of one of the rounds. Keep doing so. There's that empty one. We're empty. So that's how you load it. That's a safe way to load it. Yeah, so that's loading. So yeah, again, if you're thinking about getting one, I would highly recommend it. And again, go on the website to see all the different finishes you can get. I personally like this, the blued with the case hardening, blued all around. But yeah, that's the Uberti Cattleman. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. If you want to see a takedown, maybe I'll do a video of that also. This one's we're already going on 8 minutes now. So, yeah, here it is.